In the race for artificial intelligence, the biggest names in tech have a secret. Their models are built behind closed doors, often producing confident lies we call hallucinations. What if we could build an AI that doesn't just guess, but reasons through competition? Welcome to Subnet 1 Apex. This is the flagship of the Bittensor network. Managed by Macrocosmos and the original architects of the protocol, Apex is a decentralized engine designed to produce high-quality agentic intelligence at an internet scale. This is where open source AI finally takes the throne. Welcome to the apex of intelligence. Current AI models are trapped in a cycle of mediocrity. Because they are controlled by single corporations, they lack the competitive pressure to truly innovate. This leads to the hallucination bottleneck, where AI provides incorrect information with total certainty. Centralized AI is a black box. You pay a premium for intelligence you can't fully trust. For decentralized systems to win, we need a way to prove that AI is actually getting smarter, not just bigger. The bottleneck is clear. Without open, relentless competition, AI will never reach its true potential. We are currently limited by corporate caution. SN1 Apex shatters this bottleneck by turning AI development into an open, Darwinistic survival of the fittest. It incentivizes thousands of miners to build agentic workflows that actively reduce errors and improve reasoning. By rewarding only the most accurate and efficient outputs, Apex creates a self-improving hive mind that can rival and even outperform proprietary giants. It isn't just one model. It is an evolving ecosystem of the world's best algorithms working in parallel. The solution is competitive intelligence that is verified, verifiable, and open for all. Apex turns raw compute into elite agentic power. What is SN1? Apex is Subnet 1, the original standard bearer for the Bittensor protocol. It is the arena where cutting-edge research in natural language processing and agentic inference unfolds. The metrics today offer a generational entry point. Tau is at $182, while the Apex Alpha is priced at just $2.11. With a modest $9 million market cap and a massive 80% staking APY, Apex is the high-yield crown jewel of the network. It is the foundational layer of open-source intelligence, and the gateway to the agentic future is now open. Real-world problem. In the real world, businesses are terrified of using AI that hallucinates. From medical diagnosis to financial planning, a wrong answer can cost lives or millions of dollars. Centralized models like GPT-4 are powerful, but they are expensive, opaque, and prone to hidden biases. This trust gap is the single biggest barrier to the $10 trillion AI adoption wave. The problem is simple. If we can't trust the AI to reason correctly, we can't give it control of our systems. We need a way to verify intelligence without needing a central authority. We need AI that earns its rank through performance. What is AI hallucination? Think of an AI not as a calculator, but as a super confident storyteller. An AI hallucination is when the machine doesn't know the answer, but instead of saying, "I don't know," it uses its imagination to make one up. It will give you a fake legal case, a made-up historical date, or a scientific fact that sounds perfectly logical but is 100% false. It's like a student who didn't study for the exam but is so good at talking that they convince the teacher they're a genius. In the real world, these confident lies are dangerous. Apex is the truth detector that forces the AI to stop guessing and start reasoning. How SN1 Apex addresses it. Apex addresses this by embedding incentivized reasoning into the learning process. It utilizes the Macrocosmos-designed verification stack to score miners on the quality, speed, and accuracy of their outputs. By applying game-theoretic principles, Apex forces models to compete for truth. This generates high-quality fine-tuning data that is then used to upgrade the entire network's intelligence. It turns a standard chatbot into a high-performance agent that can execute complex tasks without human hand-holding. This is the transformation of raw data into reliable digital commodities. It is the end of the AI black box era. How it works. The mechanism is a high-speed intelligence battle. Validators generate complex, multi-step prompts designed to trigger hallucinations or reasoning errors. Miners must then provide the most accurate, structured completion possible. Validators score these responses against ground truth and other high-performing models, using UMA consensus to distribute tau and alpha rewards. The monthly pool of emissions attracts the world's top machine learning engineers to refine their algorithms 24/7. It is a relentless cycle of challenge and response that ensures the network never stops getting smarter. Intelligence isn't just given, it's proven. Imagine a global MasterChef competition, but for AI brains. Instead of cooking food, thousands of AI models are given incredibly difficult logic puzzles. If they get the answer wrong or lie, they are eliminated. Only the smartest, fastest, and most honest chefs get the grand prize in tau. Over time, the recipes they create, their code and data, are shared to make every AI on the network smarter. Apex is the judge, the kitchen, and the prize pool, all in one. It makes sure that when you ask an AI for help, you're getting a world-class expert, not a guesser. Uniqueness and specialty. Apex's specialty is its heritage as the core codebase of Bittensor's reasoning layer. Unlike newer experimental subnets, Apex is built on years of rigorous research by the very people who built the Open Tensor Foundation. It features unique adversarial scoring, where AI models are trained to find the flaws in other AI models. It is the only subnet dedicated to agentic autonomy, the ability for AI to think and act independently. It is the North Star for open source intelligence, ensuring that Bittensor remains the most capable AI network on the planet. It is the original, and it is still the best. Who needs this? The consumers are the architects of the new AI world. Enterprise developers use Apex to power high-trust chatbots, while research labs use it to generate clean datasets for their own models. Social listening platforms and marketing firms use its Gravity tool to predict global trends with human-like accuracy. Even other subnets in the ecosystem, like SN9 for pre-training or SN37 for alignment, rely on the reasoning foundation laid by SN1. From Silicon Valley startups to global conglomerates, anyone who needs AI that actually thinks needs Apex. It is the engine of the trillion-dollar reasoning economy. The competitive edge. Apex's edge is its founder-led engineering. While other projects are trying to copy the Bittensor model, Apex is managed by the people who wrote the book on it. It is faster because it parallelizes reasoning across thousands of miners, and cheaper because it utilizes open source competition rather than corporate overhead. Furthermore, the massive 80% staking yield provides an unbeatable incentive for capital to stay on the subnet. It is a self-improving flywheel. Better rewards draw better miners, which creates better AI, which drives more demand for the token. Competitive landscape. Within the tau ecosystem, SN1 is the central intelligence, while SN120 handles the coordination and SN64 handles the compute. Apex provides the high-level reasoning that gives them value. It doesn't just process data, it understands it. This positions Apex as the most essential subnet on the chain, the brain that every other limb relies on. It complements every specialized subnet, from protein folding to code generation, by providing the core logic they need to scale. In the kingdom of Bittensor, Apex is the throne. Without it, the network is just a collection of tools. With it, it's a global brain. Architecture and performance. The architecture is an industrial-grade validation stack designed for extreme reliability. It utilizes the Macrocosmos-developed Gravity protocol to turn raw miner outputs into structured digital products. performance is measured by reasoning accuracy and latency-adjusted scoring, both of which are currently at state-of-the-art levels. It is a modular system that can be integrated into any enterprise software via a clean, OpenAI-compatible API. This is the hardware-grade software required to run the future of global intelligence. It is built to handle the reasoning load of a $1 trillion market. Is SN1 Apex production-ready? Apex is the most production-ready subnet on the network. It is already powering live tools like Gravity for social listening and the Taylor AI agent. The infrastructure is currently generating real utility for enterprises, with revenue models focused on intelligence as a service. With a $9 million market cap, it is significantly undervalued compared to its role as the network's flagship. As the demand for non-hallucinatory AI explodes in 2026, the utility and value of the Apex Alpha are positioned for a vertical move. The flagship is sailing, and it's full of gold, partnerships, and backing. Managed by Macrocosmos, one of the most respected organizations in the decentralized AI space, Apex has the ultimate technical backing. The team includes the original architects of Subnet 1 and former CTOs of the Open Tensor Foundation. By partnering with leading research labs and data platforms, Apex ensures its miners always have the most difficult challenges to solve. This is a technical-first project with deep roots in the community, ensuring that the incentive mechanisms are always aligned with high-quality, honest, and innovative outputs. It is backed by the creators, for the creators. Roadmap and updates. The roadmap is focused on total intelligence dominance. Q1 brings the full rollout of Apex 3.0, introducing game-theoretic AI that evolves through internal friction. Q2 will launch the agentic marketplace, allowing anyone to hire specialized Apex agents for autonomous tasks. Q3 targets cross-subnet reasoning, where Apex acts as the logical auditor for the entire Bittensor ecosystem. Apex is moving from a text completion engine to a global auditor of truth. We are building the reasoning layer today for the trillion-dollar world of tomorrow. The roadmap to the top starts at the Apex. The bull case. Bull case is that Apex becomes the inference engine of the decentralized web. As the world realizes that centralized AI is prone to bias and hallucinations, the demand for a verifiable competitive alternative will reach a fever pitch. If Apex captures just 5% of the global conversational AI market, it becomes a multi-billion-dollar asset. From a $9 million market cap, that is a massive growth path. You aren't just buying a subnet. You are buying the intel of the reasoning world. The math of the first-ever trillion-dollar AI network starts right here. The bear case. The bear case is the GPT-5 factor. If centralized giants manage to solve hallucinations and lower their costs to near zero before decentralized systems can scale, the demand for Apex could be challenged. Furthermore, the high complexity of managing a competitive reasoning subnet requires constant innovation to stay ahead of clever gaming by miners. Like any brain, Apex must stay active and healthy to win. It is a race between the speed of the global hive mind and the deep pockets of the tech monopolies. But history shows that open systems always win the long game. Staking math. Let's do the math. Tau is at $182, and staking 5 Tau at roughly $900 at an 80% APY earns you about 0.34 Tau per month. That's $62 in passive income today. But consider the bull case. If Apex reaches just a $500 million market cap, a realistic goal for the network's flagship, your monthly rewards could be worth over $3,000. You are being paid a premium to secure the most important brain on the planet. Stake the Apex. Secure the Alpha. Subnet 1 Apex is the heartbeat of Bittensor. It is the only subnet dedicated to making sure the AI revolution stays honest, rational, and open to all. With a state-of-the-art engine, a massive 80% yield, and a mission-critical role as the network's flagship, it is the fundamental investment play for the 2026 bull run. Don't let the revolution be a black box. Own the brain. Buy. Stake. Chill. Welcome to the apex of intelligence. The era of corporate guessing is over. The era of decentralized reasoning is here. Hope you learned something new today. Thank you for learning with us. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. Always invest what you can afford to lose. But remember, the biggest risk in this new AI economy is not taking any risk at all. Our intention is to educate you and bring a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity Bittensor, Tau, directly to your screen. The New Age slogan is, don't wait to buy Tau. Buy Tau and wait. Please like, share, and subscribe to Buy, Stake, Chill. We bring you the real alpha.